It's time to meet the starters, starting with the visiting Sacramento Kings. At center, Alex Len. At shooting guard, Malik Monk. At power forward, Keegan Murray. At the other forward position, DeMar DeRozan. At the other guard position, De'Aaron Fox. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Brown. Time to bring out the starters for your Toronto Raptors! Starting at the shooting guard at 6'6", number 1. This is the big man in the mirror, standing 6'11", number 41, Kobe Olave. At the other guard position, 6'4", number 11, Bruce Brown. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 9, RJ At 6'8" forward, number 4, Scotty
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Murray out there with Len, and it's Fox in at the point guard. And for the Raptors, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Brady Dick is out there with Bruce Brown, and it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So Brent, as fall turns to winter, the season just getting underway.
Yeah, Kevin, and you kind of feel like, man, we're in it. We are trying to get on the floor and get ourselves to the end of the year. So, yeah, pack your jackets, get your sweats, the full sweatsuits on. We're ready to travel, and we're in the thick of things now.
Kept alive, Fox. Can't connect from short range. And here is Olynyk. Pass to Brown. And it's Fox with the rebound. Lets it go from deep. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Fox is fast. News alert. You gotta worry about De'Aaron Fox and his speed.
Back to Barrett. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And then Len slams it in.
Yeah, you're not going to fool around much on the interior, especially if you're Alex Len, that big, that close, easy bucket.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Looking at the last game for Sacramento, it was a win against the Hawks in Atlanta. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Now Brown. After the missed three from Malik Monk. Brown inside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Murray. 11 points last game. Pass to DeRozan. Nice move. Rebound by the Raptors. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. BA, thanks. Here's DeRozan. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And if you give him a sliver of daylight, DeMar DeRozan will eat your lunch from the mid-range.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Here's Brown. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers. Olynyk finds Dick. Here's Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Fox against Brown. Here's Monk.
And look at Malik Monk like a sunrise, rising up and shining bright.
Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-6 run. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. Takes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Toronto leading by 7. Abaji, the pass to Barrett. Yep, that one goes.
Barrett, a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
Fox with it. 3-pointer. That shot, no good. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
After a flurry of trades last season, Toronto, Brent, seems to be committed to build around Scotty Barnes.
It does feel that way, Kevin, that Scotty is the cornerstone guy, but I don't know if they really feel like he is truly their number one. They're recognizing his talent, but there's still a lot of work to be done to rebuild this Toronto Raptor roster.
On the court right now for the Kings, we've got Ellis. Kevin Huerter is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's McLaughlin in at the point.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference, you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
Now, here's Mitchell. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Barnes. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Barnes has got 10 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
DeRozan. Another shot. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Barnes. Pass to Abaji. Back to Barnes. It's stolen by DeRozan. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Ellis with it. Huerter on the wing. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Raptors. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento. Pass to Boucher. Here's Temple. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their fifth consecutive make in the paint.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
We need you to get down right now for your North Side Crew.
Checked in for the Raptors. Brown comes in for Garrett Temple. Then for the Kings, Len comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Monks subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
Now Barnes, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. And drives in and finished off by Brown.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Ellis outside. Back to Monk. Outside DeRozan. Now, here's Monk. 11-point game his last outing. And just miss after miss right now.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to Barnes. Basket counts. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Party time in the house! Get loud for your Raptors. What was that? Get down on the fourth quarter house club. Who wants the t-shirt?
For Sacramento, Murray comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's Fox in for DeMar DeRozan. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fox kicks to left, and there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Murray for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. I've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Fox. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. On the wing, Murray. Poked loose, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. 3-pointer, Fox.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Brown outside. Over Monk. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, yeah.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
Hey guys, wins and losses, the only thing that matters in the NBA?
Wait, are they the only things that matter in the league? I care about much more than just winning. For example, MVP awards. Yeah, we know you got one. Should have had two. Hey, Steve Nash.
All right, fellas, time to talk about that first half. How fantastic has Scotty Barnes been?
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a first half.
Shaq-like percentages for sure. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Brown out there with Dick, and it's Olynyk in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The Raptors shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. Brown no good on the free throw. And after years of rumors around OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam, the Raptors dealt them both.
I like what they got back, Kevin. At some point, you got to cut the cord, and they did that. They brought back kind of the hometown hero in R.J. Barrett, along with a few picks, which gives them some flexibility. So it was a time for a new direction in Toronto, and trying to add to that exciting young core is priority one.
On for three. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Monday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great matchup when those two face off.
Now Fox, after the missed three from Malik Monk, shoots over Dick. Rebound by Olynyk.
He's a guy to count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Barnes passes to Brown. Now Dick. Clock at 6. It's Barrett on the wing. Raptors need to get a shot on. Dick can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Murray finds DeRozan. Puts one up from 19. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Fox has got 7 points in the game. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. You have the tip.
Going out now with a whole new group. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. De'Aaron Fox, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Raptors leading by 22. Pass to Boucher. Over Len. And the Raptors miss again.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
And so here's Toronto. Sacramento making their last shot. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for DeRozan. Great showing for him last season. Checking in at about 24 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Miles checked in for Sacramento. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Raptors making a change here.
From your north side.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Monk dishes to Fox. For the three. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Abaji. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. And Sacramento has possession. 2024, Brent, was a momentous year for Scotty Barnes. His first All-Star appearance.
Well, Kevin, an amazing accomplishment for such a young player, but it feels like we're just scratching the surface. There's been so much exploratory with Scotty Barnes. What I'm interested in the maturation process is when Scotty makes winning the most important thing, where he's pushing his teammates and taking on responsibility. That's when he's going to cross over into superstar.
Brown, good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Monk outside. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Here's Len. Back to Monk. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Not going to go that time. Good D by Barnes.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Takes it from 10, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Man, tonight Scotty Barnes has been relentless.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Outside DeRozan. Now Wiles. Still yet to score. Pass to DeRozan. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Abaji, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And so it's Toronto in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got DeRozan. He's out there with Kevin Huerter. Miles out there with Ellis. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position.
More and more showing his well-rounded offensive game. That's Huerter in his comfort zone.
Pass to Temple. Here's Abaji. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man to man, it's hard.
Mitchell outside. And he lays it straight in. Mitchell's got his first 2 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Ellis outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass to the inside. Herter, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Herter's got 4 this quarter.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Mitchell kicks to Boucher. Over to the wing. Temple, the pass to Abaji. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now here's Herter. The 3-pointer, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Abaji. DeRozan defending. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Temple can't get it to go. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Wiles. Brent, of all the things I could ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Hits it from 3-point range.
And by no means a volume 3-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Here's Walter. Pass to Abaji. Mitchell outside. Here's Abaji. DeRozan defending. 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Herter. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Toronto.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Scotty Barnes.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Here's Temple. Pass to Walter. 3-pointer. And again, no good by Toronto. And it's Sacramento's ball. Giving up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound. DeRozan for 3. Sinks the triple.
And the accelerated release from DeRozan gave him the upper hand there.
Here's Abaji. From deep. Unable to get that one.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.